Hi, leaders. How are y'all tonight? All right, make sure you give me some hearts and some comments so I can see who's on. And please make sure you are sharing this video like right away. Living in your presence. I love you, my Jesus. Your presence, my life. All right, mic check. Hey, Annette, I think I see some hearts from my sister. Hey, good to see you, Annette. Are you all ready for day 3? I'm getting everything set up. Yes, yes. Hey, sis. All right, it's already 4 after. So let me log on my other device so I can see your comments a little bit better. Y'all go ahead and send up some hearts. Let's do roll call. Who's here? Tonight, y'all sign in and let me know where you're signing in from. Yes, and that is my song. Hi, Nika. All right, you all. So listen, do not scroll past this video because I know how some of you do. You'll see a video and you'll just keep right on scrolling. Do not scroll past this video before I tell you how the song by Brandy called Scared of Beautiful used to be my theme song. Now, see, that song is not one of her more popular songs, so you may not have ever heard of that song, Scared of Beautiful. So let me just share a little bit of the lyrics with you so you'll know why this song used to be my theme song. It says, I'm scared of me. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Mirror, mirror, oh, you're so unfair to all of the beautiful ones. No wonder why there's no mirrors on this wall no more. You can't tell me why you're so terrified of beautiful, scared of the good more than the evil, scared of the light more than the dark, scared of the truth so much more than a lie. That is so deep. I can't wait to get into why that used to be my theme song. But before I pour out my heart to you all tonight, first I need every one of you to get your tea, get your coffee, and your sweet potato pies, and get ready and share this video. And I need you to tag about 10 women bosses who are powerful and beautiful and talented and intelligent and gifted and terrified of all their power. They've been playing small, they've been hiding, but you know it's time for them to be unleashed. I want you to tag them right now. It's time for them to stop straddling the fence. It's time for them to be unleashed tonight. Ooh, sweet potato pies. I might have to get me some yams after this is over. Shoot. Oh my gosh. Who else is hungry? Thank you, Katisha. So good to see you. My. And just in case you're wondering, who is this lady who used to be afraid of being beautiful? Let me tell you who I am. I am Janae Walker. I'm the leaders coach, and I help women educators and women entrepreneurs to get the promotion they desire. I help to transform their mindsets. I help to unleash greater leadership skills, and I help women leaders to advance to legendary leadership status. That is who I am. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank y'all for the hearts. Y'all know I love the hearts. Welcome to day 3 of the 3-day challenge. Now, if you missed day 1 and day 2, you need to go ahead and like and follow my public figure page right now so you can go to the video section and pull up day 1 and day 2 and catch the replays. All right. Now, are y'all ready to get into this? Women leaders, there's one thing that you have to be certain of in this season. If you really want to overcome destructive mindsets, there's one thing that you have to be certain of, and that is you must know who you are. You have to know your identity like you know the back and the front of your hands. You have to know how valuable you are. That's right. You have to realize your worth. See, you were literally created to add value. Oh yeah, I'm hot right off the press, y'all. Right out of the box. I'm hot tonight. You've got to know that you were created by God to add value. See, you can't help helping somebody or adding value, even if you try not to. In any situation with any person, you're going to add value without even putting forth much effort. How am I so sure about that? Because God created you to be a sustainer beside your husband. My. I know you've heard of helpmate. I know you've heard of suitable helper, but I want to go a little bit deeper in the Greek. Come on, in the Hebrew. Come on, let's go. Let's go. You were created to be a sustainer beside your husband. Now, when you look at the word sustainer, it is translated to be similar to the same thing that God is for us. Are y'all ready for this deepness? Let me tell you something. You are a person who will come through for your man when he desperately needs you. In the same way that God is a sustainer beside us, and when we are desperate for him, when we cry out to him, when we call on his name, he comes to the rescue. You have that same thing in your DNA. Whew. My God, did you know that you have a life-sustaining oil on the inside of you? Did you know that you have a life-sustaining anointing? And you wonder why, woman leader, you are so drained sometimes. Now you know why. People pull on you. They come to you. Look, they pull on you for information. They pull on you for nurturing. They pull on you for help. And you wonder why you are so drained, because that is your anointing. So if an employer secures your time, your love, and your attention, she can get ready for an upgrade in her organization. If your business and your clients and your congregation secure your time, your love, and your attention, they might as well get ready for an upgrade. If your man secures your time, your love, and your attention, you might as well say, partner, let me upgrade you. Y'all will get that a little bit later. I want you all to comment right now. If you know you were created to upgrade, just go ahead and type, partner, let me upgrade you. My. I want y'all to go ahead and share this video. And if you shared it already, do me a huge favor and hashtag shared. So tonight, y'all, I want to share some more vulnerable things with you all, because I really believe that my secret is safe with you. And so here we go. For a long time, leaders, it was so much easier for me to believe the lies. I shared with you all some of the horror stories of my childhood, right? When I was a little girl, I was so confused about my identity that I spent quite a bit of my childhood trying to figure out who I am and trying to figure out life. And y'all, I remember crying to my daddy about the children picking on me and saying how ugly I was. And do you all know what my dad said? He said, Apple, because that's what he called me. He called me Applehead. I'm going to turn my head to the side and see if y'all see an apple back there. Right there. Right there. My head is shaped like an apple, so when I shave my head and cut it off, you could just kind of pat it. Right there, it's an apple poking out. So my daddy said, Apple, There's one thing about the story of the ugly duckling. Later, the ugly duckling transforms into a very beautiful swan. I mean, I don't know if that story was supposed to like uplift me or like make me feel better about myself. I mean, so what you saying, Daddy? I'm ugly right now, but I'll be pretty later. But over time, this is what I learned to appreciate about that lesson, that it depends on your mindset. If that happened to you, if you had some traumatic experience in your childhood, you can respond to that type of trauma in one of two ways. All right, y'all stay with me. If you have a growth mindset and your childhood was like mine, you would believe that not only is your learning and your intelligence able to grow, you can grow and become smarter based on how good your teachers were, and if you had some experienced coaches and mentors, but you would also be optimistic about being called ugly. You would be optimistic about your current state of ugliness, because you would really believe that during your transformational seasons that you would truly become more appealing and more beautiful, and that you would glow so much inwardly that it would manifest in the glory of God on you naturally, if you had a growth mindset when you were a child. Oh, but if you had a fixed mindset and the kids were picking on you like they were picking on me, and then to top it off, your daddy told you you might be ugly now, but you're going to be a beautiful swan when you grow up. Oh, you would have felt doomed, leaders. When I tell you, you would only hear you're ugly right now, and you would start to believe, well, my looks are fixed, and my appeal is fixed, and my weight is fixed, and the way my markers feel about me is fixed. And this is what you would believe. You would believe that your looks are a deck of cards that you've been dealt, and there's nothing you can do about it. My God, my God, my God. I told you all that I had an amazing very first fast. Remember, I shared that with you on day 2 of the 3-day challenge. I told you how God showed me who my husband would be. Well, not only did God show me who my husband would be, but God began to show me what me and my husband would be doing together, right? He showed me that me and my husband would be in business together and doing kingdom work together. So I'm just wondering, God, if maybe there was some bad reception or something, because Lord, here I am, God. I'm here. I'm right here. I know he's gonna find me, God, but I'm wearing lots of bright colors and stuff. No camouflage, just in case he can't see me. Oh my. Okay. Anyway, during my fast, God showed me that I would be out of the school system. He showed me that I would be doing business and ministry. But what God didn't show me was how I was going to have to come out of the school system. So in 2016, there I was, resigned from the school system, having ugly duckling flashbacks. Y'all, I'm serious. I was checking the mailbox outside like every day. I'm like, God, is there going to be some giant supernatural check that's going to supernaturally appear in my mailbox so I can start this amazing ministry and this amazing business that you've been showing me during my fast? Y'all, I'm serious. I was thinking like, God, what am I going to do? And so because of the trauma from the resignation, I vacillated between limiting beliefs and avoidance behaviors and fixed mindsets of no's and I can't and it won't happen for me, and mood swings and bad attitudes. And you all, I began to hold on so tightly to the lies because it seemed easier. I think I wanted to stay the ugly duckling because I had my mind fixed that at least I know what to expect here in this place as the ugly duckling. I was afraid of blossoming. I was afraid of being beautiful. See, leaders, when you don't know who you are, when you don't know the superpowers that you possess, it's easier for you to believe the lies about you. It's easier for you to believe the lies that the mean girls told about you. It's easier for you to believe the lies that the bad boys you dealt with told you about you. Didn't they have a way of making you feel really bad about yourself when they cheated on you over and over and they left you for the next best thing? And it was even easier for you to believe the lies that you told yourself. But if you begin to do the work right now, leaders, you won't have to continue to live from check to check. You won't have to continue to drown in debt. Y'all don't get quiet on me. Go ahead and raise your hand. If you know you want to be set free from this, go ahead and raise your hand. You won't have to continue to struggle to fulfill your calling and your assignment. You won't have to play small anymore. You won't have to continue to hide in caves. You won't have to continue to be afraid of being beautiful. Hey, Heather, so good to see you. Hey, Elizabeth, good to see you. Good to see you. Brenda, Curtisha, Adrian, I've been missing you. Good to see you. Annette. So on day one, you all, we explored limiting beliefs. And on day two, we explored an avoidance mindset. So in our final night together on this challenge, I want for us to look at one of the strongest types of destructive mindsets, and that is called a fixed mindset. I want for you all to type that right now. One of the most destructive mindsets is a fixed mindset. Are you ready to dive into tonight's teaching? Do me a huge favor and share this video right now if you haven't. So leaders, let's explore fixed mindsets in the context of types of women leaders. God gave me some creative juices tonight. So let's explore fixed mindsets in the context of types of women leaders. And if you see yourself in any of these archetypes that I'm about to go through, I want you to drop a hand raised emoji and say, that's me right there. But let's have some fun with this. I want you to go ahead and vote either yes or no before you hear all three types. So as soon as you hear your type, I want you to throw up your hand, right? Even though you haven't heard the other types. So I want to know who's going to be bold enough to go ahead and throw up their hand and who's going to be like skeptical and wait to hear all three. So here we go. Type them up for me. The first type of woman leader is the woman pioneer. Woo. The first type of woman leader is the woman pioneer. Now, the woman pioneer is often the first to do what she does, right? So not only is she the first to do it in her family, but she's also the first to do what she does among her peers. And so sometimes she is viewed as aggressive, but in actuality, she's just assertive and confident. And this type of woman leader is intimidating to some men. Now, her leadership style is often forthright and no nonsense. Her leadership style is forthright and no nonsense. Does that ring a bell with any of you? Now, because she pioneers, she realizes that there are other women leaders who need her to open doors for them, and that is exactly what she does. Because she's the first to do it, she opens the doors for other women leaders and she brings them along. Her fashion sense is powerful, but it's not typical, and she has her own unique leadership style. Now, this type of leader seems powerful, right? But depending on her mindset, her characteristics can be an asset or they can be a liability. Now, if you think this is you, I want you to go ahead and raise your hand right now. Now, I've had an opportunity to coach a pioneer type. And although she was confident and assertive and a pioneer with multiple businesses, Her mindset was fixed about her relations with her husband. See, right in the middle, or right in the midst of pioneering, your mindset, whichever type you have, a growth or a fix, will begin to manifest and speak to you. Even though you have qualities to pioneer in your career, a fixed mindset will come to derail you at home. See, a fixed mindset controls the way you talk to yourself in the privacy of your own head. Have you ever had any conversations with yourself in your head? And so this leader that I coached, her mindset had her believing that she couldn't perform at the optimal level at home with her husband the way she was performing in her career. My God, my God, my God, my God. Fixed mindset voices in her head begin to tell her, what if you fail in your marriage? And what if your husband loses his attraction to you? And what if your husband cheats on you because you're not taking care of his needs? What if something irreparable is going on in your marriage? She had a fixed mindset, even though she was a woman pioneer, but she did the work. Is this the type of leader that you are, trying to balance between work and home, and you're struggling in your mind to separate the two, and you need to know the source of all of these nagging, contradictory thoughts in your head, and what it is you can do about them? Make sure you share this video. I just believe that there is a woman out there who needs to hear this. The second type of woman leader is the feminine leader. I see hands up. I see hands up. I see hands up. You think that's your type? All right, all right, all right. Now, type number 2 is the feminine leader. She's confident in her femininity. She brings all the feminine qualities to the workplace and to her business. And she realizes when she's in the room that she brings a sense of nurturing and healing. However, she does still believe that men and women are equal in leadership. She has this powerful quality about herself to be able to listen and to care and to understand and to communicate very well with the people that she leads. Now, not every woman has that quality. Some of you don't want to sit down and listen to other people's problems for too long, right? You're like, about how much longer you going to be with that problem right there? So people always come to her office. They always come to her workspace. They always want counsel from her, and her opinion is really valued. Now, this seems like another amazing type of nurturing leader, but depending on her mindset, her characteristics can be taxing and draining. Although she's pouring out into everybody else at work, she seems to have hit a standstill in going up the corporate ladder. This woman hasn't gotten a promotion in a long time, and she's starting to look at her peers climbing the ladder and soar past her. So she's questioning, what does this woman have that I don't have? And a fixed mindset will have even the most nurturing and compassionate woman leader questioning who she is and what her purpose is. A fixed mindset will have her to start to think, well, maybe I'm too nice. And maybe I just need to close my door since it's not helping me to grow anyway. And maybe people are taking my kindness for a weakness. So I coached this stay-at-home mom one time, and she was a powerful leader, but she felt neglected. She felt that all of her nurturing and her love and her caring for the home was being taken for granted. She had a fixed mindset. Is this type of leader you pour out so much for others, but sometimes you let your emotions get the best of you and your moods swing and your attitudes shift from day to day. And some days your children and your husband don't know which version of you they're going to get. And you really could dominate in an online business from home, but you're too emotionally drained to dominate. Share this video. The third type of woman leader is the woman of inspiration. My God, my God, my God. How many hands went up? How many hands went up for the feminine leader? All right, this is the third type. This is the third type. Okay, Kertisha. The third type of woman leader is the woman of inspiration. Now, what's so deep about this woman? Believe it or not, she has almost all the characteristics of the other two types of leaders. The difference about this woman is she is driven by a kingdom purpose. That is her sole driving force. This woman is legendary. She's going beyond the four walls of her business, the four walls of her organization. She is leading women globally. She's broken free of the male-dominated constraints in her mind. She could care less what another man is doing. She is dominating in her own right. She teaches and she leads based on kingdom principles. But she often struggles to talk back to the limiting voices in her own head. Oh, yeah, she can build up another sister, but she struggles to talk back to the voices in her own head. Oh, she's sassy when she leads and teaches others, but the voices in her head can be so strong sometimes that it nearly takes her out. Because of her visions and her dreams and her assignments are larger than her own life right now, her mindset says to her, are you sure you can do this? Are you sure you can run a nonprofit and a for-profit? Are you sure you're smart enough? I don't think you have the talent or the resources to do all this stuff you wrote down on the paper. It asks her, what if you fail at all this stuff you're trying to do? Is this type of leader you tonight? This type of leader was me, but I see me in all three types. So did I cheat? I would raise my hand for all three. Listen, I had to go through all of these limiting beliefs. I had to go through all of the avoidance behaviors that I went through in my relationships and I went through when I resigned. I had to go through all of these fixed mindsets, all the no's I told myself, all the I can'ts and it won't happen for me. I went through all the mood swings and all those bad situations just so I could be here right now for you, so that I could create solutions for women leaders who struggle like I have. My God, my God, my God, my God. I'm going to pause just for a minute so I can look over how many of you said which type you are. All right. Brenda says, I can relate to that. Adrian is cracking up laughing. Brenda says she likes the bright colors. Oh, my goodness. Yes, yes. One of the most destructive mindsets is a fixed mindset. Oh, y'all got some good ones. My God, my God, my God. Heather says, this is so good. This is amazing. So listen, leaders, for the last 3 days, we've been talking about 3 destructive mindsets that are keeping you from your worth and keeping you from your wealth. So here you are, an educator. Where are the educators tonight? You've been seeking your promotion, wondering why you're sitting in the interview, stammering and stuttering and can't get your words together. You are a life coach, right? You got your certification or you're about to work on your certification. You got your public page set up. You've been trying to call in your clients, but you're wondering why haven't you been able to attract your clients? Why haven't you been able to build your following on your page? Or maybe this is you. You are a minister and you're seeking a greater platform because that's the vision that God has shown you. He showed you yourself preaching on a stage to thousands of women, empowering them, equipping them, and educate them. But you are struggling to fill the pews on your Facebook profile. Or maybe this is you. You're an entrepreneur and you're seeking opportunities for business, but you're struggling to sell one course. Which one? Which one? Which one is you tonight? You think like a leader so you can dominate like a leader. You know that you need to think like a leader so that you can dominate like a leader, but your mindset has been all messed up. So you know that you need something more. You need something different. You need to go to the next dimension of your leadership. So what I have for you all tonight, leaders, for a limited time only, I'm offering a course for you all at a 75% off rate. This is a promotional rate. And the course is called Think Like a Leader, Dominate Like a Leader. I want you all to type that in the comment section for me right now. The course is called Think Like a Leader, Dominate Like a Leader. And you don't want to miss this window. So you've been struggling to show up right now in your area of leadership. In this 7-day online course, you will have developed more confidence to be able to show up and dominate. Right now, you're struggling to manage your money. You're trying to make ends meet. But in 7 days of this course, you will have analyzed your relationship with money and learn how you can improve your relationship with money. You struggle with understanding where these strongholds in my mind have originated from. Why do I think like this? Why am I double-minded? Why am I up one day and down the next? But in 7 days in my new course, you will have developed a historical perspective of your thinking and why your thinking has been so stinking. Now, this 7-day course is not for you if you're satisfied with where you are. So if you're satisfied with where you are, it's okay if you go ahead and just log off right now, because this 7-day course is not for you. This 7-day course is for women who are dream chasers. This 7-day course is for women leaders who know that you were created for more. It's for women leaders who are sick and tired of being broke and disgusted. It's for women leaders who have a wealth anointing, but you've been blocking your wealth for coming to you for so long. Is that you? It's for women leaders who have a group of other women depending on them for their leadership. If you know that you've been destined for more money, then this course is for you. And if you've really been blessed by my leadership for these past 3 days, and you know that a mastermind with me, a group session with me is going to benefit you greatly, then this course is for you. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put my link for my course in the comment section so you can go to that link and purchase my 7-day online course, Think Like a Leader, Dominate Like a Leader. I want y'all to stay right there and share this video for me one more time. Even if you shared it before, I want you to share it right now. And as soon as you see my link appear, I want you to click like so I can tell that you see it in the comment section. All right, did y'all see it pop up? And I'm going to pin it to the top. So one last time, share this video. And I am so excited about your transformational journey. as you all begin to sign up right now for this 7-day online course, it is going to shift your entire life. Some of you are already clicking on the link so that you can read about the course and the lessons that the course is going to take you through. Your whole life is about to change. So there are 3 primary lessons in this course. Have you all had a chance to log in yet and check it out? The first lesson of the course is you're going to trace the history of your mental captivity. Why has my mind been on lock all this time? Why have I been struggling with strongholds? Where do these strongholds come from? Are they generational? Have they been passed down from my parents, from my mom? Where do these things come from? You're going to trace the historical history of the mental captivity in your mind. And then I'm going to teach you how to monitor the source of your moods and attitudes. You know, science will tell us that there's a reason that women have these mood swings, right? They'll say it's caused to the hormones and your menstrual cycle. God has shown me a different perspective about the moods and nasty attitudes that we go through. My. He has taught me some deep stuff I can't tell you now, but when you take that course, it's going to blow your mind. Why do my mood swing? Why are my attitudes awful sometimes? That is a major component of the course. The third lesson is I'm going to teach you how to have a don't take no for an answer mindset. Some of us are too passive when it comes to our kingdom assignment. Some of us are too laid back when it comes to our businesses and when it comes to the capacity for us to be promoted. I'm going to teach you how to develop a don't take no for an answer mindset. If you know that this is something that you need in this season, I want you to click that link right now and invest in yourself for 7 days and watch your life begin to change. And if you're wondering if this course has been vetted, you better know it. You better know that the Leaders Coach has already offered this course. You can see the testimonials on the page. There are women who have taken this course already. I shared with you some of the examples of the women who were in this course. Government contractors, real estate agents, business owners, ministers, stay-at-home moms. They have taken this course, and I have testimony. So it is proven, tried, and true. Now, I hope this 3-day challenge has been a blessing for you all. If you have not joined my group, Unleash the Leader, what are you waiting for? Also, go to www.janaewalker.com so you can get your freebie if you haven't gotten it yet. And keep in mind the window for this price, you all, it's a premium course. It's a signature course. So the window for this price is very short. All right. So it's not going to be this price for long. If you come back, you wait too late, and you see that the price has changed, it is because you have missed the window. And so we're going to all start the class on the same day. And if you're purchasing right now, go ahead and mark your calendar for October 13th. And mark your calendar for October the 20th. Those are the 2 major dates. We're going to have our mastermind group coaching on October 20th. So I pray that these 3 days have blessed you. Thank you all so much for being with me. I want to check out some of the comments. I love you all so much. Some of y'all have been faithful. You have been here all 3 days. Jessica says, I like the bright colors too. You all, I sweated so hard last night that beautiful bouncy hair, I had to do the pony. Y'all had me on here. My. All right. Elizabeth, that's you too. You say you're all 3 types. Hey, Shakita, good to see you on here. Ashley, thanks for putting the title of the course, Think Like a Leader, Dominate Like a Leader. It's time to go up. Heather, think like a leader, dominate like a leader. All right. Now, if you went ahead and purchased just then, you can go ahead and hashtag I'm in. Hashtag I'm in. If you went ahead and purchased because you do not want to miss this promotional rate, you can go ahead and hashtag I'm in. All right. Nika, what are you and Keisha talking about? All right. So God bless you all, and I will see you on the other side in my course. Think like a leader, dominate like a leader. All right. Love y'all. Good night. That's right, Ashley. Up, up, up.